Playing with panels on Steve's very own. Okay, here we are on the desktop of my Peppermint laptop, and I've been playing with panels lately, trying to increase real estate. Again, I'm not big on icons on my desktop or icons on my panel, but I came up with a couple of ideas that I wanted to hand out to you. Got my panel at the top, and if you remember most of my desktops, they kind of, I usually do that kind of like mate feel. I have that on my desktop. I like the top panel, bottom panel, but with the laptop, we're limited to monitor space. This is kind of what I did and came up with. So if you remember in one of my last couple of videos, I had across the top of the bar in the middle here my date and time with the weather applet. Well, I use variety and I always have the time up here, and the date, so I always don't need that up here. I guess maybe easy access to the calendar, but what I did was I just changed the clock to over here like it normally comes in most distributions, and I actually moved my weather applet to a panel right here, and I made it larger. So let's take a look at this one. Go to panel preferences, and you see the mode is I have it as a desk bar, and I have it set for 2 rows. That way it fills out pretty good, and I made the row size 100%. So now, right under my clock, I have the weather. But if I open up a program, it's going to hide away. Move to the side, it's going to pop out there. And also I made it transparent, so I can't see it. Another little panel that I put in. So I have easy access to my startup shutdown button. So it looks like, it's part of the desktop there, but again, you bring up program, and it's going to disappear. Finally, you might be able to barely see it in the corner here. You can see that I have the OBS icon there. That's because I am streaming this to my desktop and recording this on my desktop. But this is where I put my windows. I have, as you can see, OBS running. And if I open up another program again, and then we'll minimize this one. And notice how, as I actually maximized it, the top bar flew away. So let's bring this up a little bit. We'll move it to... So now you see I have Chrome going and OBS going. But if I expand it, it disappears. I also have added access to some files here. Now I can bring up the file manager this way and have to go through all my files to find what I want. Well, I made launchers of the 3 files that I use the most. Downloads, so it goes right to the download folder. Pictures, picture folder. And templates, this is where I store a lot of my GIMP stuff that I'm making for my videos. And this was pretty easy to do. So what we're going to do is we'll make one really quick by using the launcher. So we're going to go to right click, panel, add new item. And we are going to add a launcher. And add, and then close. Now the launcher is going to show up all the way to the right. We're just going to take this and we're going to move it over to the left. And now we're going to set it up. All right, we're going to go to properties. We're going to go to add new empty item. And we're going to name this, how about we do the document one? So we'll do document. Comment, you can add document in there so when you hover over it, it has over, but I don't do that. And the command we're going to use in Nemo here, we're going to use Nemo /home /username / with a capital D document. I'm not doing an icon. Go to create. And before we close, we're going to go to advanced and we're going to use show label instead. Now, if you are into your alphabets, we'll just move this in the beginning here. And if we go into it, go right to our documents folder. As simple as that. So that's my little playing around with panels. Peppermint, you can, because it doesn't use Stunar, all the XFCE goodies don't work on it. If you do download XFCE goodies to use like places, it will download Thunar and it will use Stunar for those places. I just found this to be a little bit easier and a little bit quicker to get to what I want and that I use every day when I'm making my videos and doing my editing in GIMP. Hope that was helpful. Thanks for stopping by and take care.